As producers, we're always trying to reinvent the wheel and come up with the craftiest way to get in front of people. But today, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things that you can do that are proven tactics in the sales game that still work today. And I'm going to give you one way that you can embellish them and bring them into the 21st century. Come on, let's go talk. Why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? Producers are looking for ways to get in front of people every single day. And I feel like sometimes there's a rat race to figure out who can come up with the trendiest new sales tactic. Guys, I gotta tell you something. Sometimes in our jobs, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. In fact, there are 3 things that have worked for as long as I've been in the sales game that still work today. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Number 1 is the marketing drop. Cold call marketing drops still work. Now, I understand that COVID has affected that to a certain degree, but if you're in an area that's open and you feel comfortable with it, people want to see other people. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, you will get an audience that you may not have expected to get. Use the cold call marketing drop where it's appropriate, and I can assure you it is going to get you great results. The second one is using the phones. Telemarketing works. The problem is we try and close the deal instead of closing the appointment. Keep your telemarketing script simple and just ask for the appointment. Here's my thing. Buyers don't understand how to buy insurance. They didn't take a class in college called Procuring Insurance for My Business. Where did they learn? Learn from guys like me and you. We taught people how to buy insurance, so they're used to getting those phone calls 60 to 90 days before their renewal, asking if we can meet with them. Embrace that. Don't push against it. Keep your call simple. Tell them you're calling to meet with them about their upcoming renewal, and that's it. Get the appointment that way. Then the third thing, and this one requires a little bit of effort on your part, is handwritten notes. People understand that you put forth extra effort when you take the time to write a note to them by hand. Do it. It doesn't take that much effort, and it's really not that expensive to get yourself some nice personalized stationery, so you really hit home when they get that special piece of mail, open it up, and take the time to read it. Now, I told you these are tried and true, and you don't need to do anything special, but if you want to take this to the 21st century, you have to incorporate probably the fastest growing area where you can market and interact with your prospects, and that's video. So let's look at each of the 3 things we talked about, and I'm going to share a quick tip on what you can do to incorporate video to take your success to a completely different level. First, cold call marketing drops. Have it set up so that when you get back to the office, an email goes out with a thumbnail that when they click links to a video that you have created for that person, thanking them for their time and letting them know you'll be back in touch with them. Doesn't have to be over the top. Keep it simple. If you didn't see them, same thing. As long as you have the email address, send them an email with a thumbnail that says, hey, sorry I missed you today, but Sally at the front desk gave me your email address. I just want to let you know I'm going to be around in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to reach out to you beforehand to set up time for us to talk and meet in person. Easy enough to do. On the phones, once you book that appointment, have a video ready that goes out. Send that prospect a meeting request to lock it on their calendar, but in that meeting request, have a video. Hey, I just wanted to tell you thanks so much for agreeing to meet with me. Here's some of the things I plan on talking about. If there's something you'd like for me to add to that list, feel free. If there's something that you'd like me to take off of that list, I'm happy to delete that as well if you don't find it to be valuable in our conversation. But use the video to create that personal touch and that human interaction, even though they're not really interacting with you yet. And the third one's a handwritten note. This one's easy. Write the handwritten note, whether it be congratulations, whether it be thank you, whether it be just thinking about you, or maybe you saw an article about that prospect in the business journal and you wanted to memorialize that with a handwritten note. Why not create a video message to go with that where you include the link to a video that you created just for that person to deliver that same message with maybe a little bit more flair, and they can see how you operate so that they can make that personal connection. If you do those three things, you're going to be great. But if you add video to the mix and enhance that experience, you're going to absolutely kill it in commercial insurance.